Hello students, myself Chaudhary Priyanka Nagesh. I am from Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's RBNB College, Srirampur. So today we are going to discuss 12th Science Physics. In physics, we are studying third chapter of physics, Kinetic Theory of Gases and Radiation. So in this chapter, first we will study some basic introduction about the chapter. So we know that matter is of three states. So the three common states of matter are, first is solid, then liquid, and third state of matter is gases. So in this chapter we are going to study the gaseous state of matter. So in gaseous state there are three common variables such as pressure P, volume V, and temperature T. These variables are called state variables. So by using these variables, there are three basic gas laws. So the first gas law is Boyle's law. So in Boyle's law, volume is inversely proportional to pressure at constant temperature. Volume is inversely proportional to pressure at constant temperature. Then the second gas law is Charles law. So in Charles law, volume V is directly proportional to temperature T at constant pressure. So this is the second gas law. Then the third gas law is Gay-Lussac's law. So in this third law, pressure is directly proportional to temperature at constant volume. So these are total three basic laws. So by combining these three laws, ideal gas equation can be obtained. So we combine these three gas laws, then we can write PV is directly proportional to temperature T. So this equation can also be written as P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2. Suppose in this equation it is assumed that gas is enclosed in a container having mass m. So if small n is number of moles, then this equation can also be written as PV proportional to N into T. we remove this proportionality symbol, then equation becomes PV is equal to nRT. So this equation is called ideal gas equation. In this equation, this N is number of moles. N is number of moles. So this N is given by N is equal to mass of gas capital M divided by molar mass M0, which is also equal to capital N upon Na, where N is number of molecules in gas, Na is Avogadro number. So in this equation, this R is called universal gas constant. R is called universal gas constant, and this R has same value 8.314 joule mole inverse K inverse, that is Kelvin inverse. So this is the value of R, universal gas constant. So alternatively, this equation of ideal gas can also be written as PV is equal to N Kb into T, where Kb is called Boltzmann constant and universal gas constant R and Boltzmann constant Kb are related by using the equation R is equal to Na, that is Avogadro number, into Boltzmann constant. So this is the relation between R and Boltzmann constant. So now any gas which obeys the equation of state PV is equal to nRT, that gas is called ideal gas. Means if ideal gas obeys the equation of PV is equal to nRT, then it is a ideal gas. So this is about some basic related to the chapter. So now next point that we are going to study is pressure of ideal gas. So here we have to consider a cubical box. In this cubical box, gas molecules are moving. So we have to find the relation between pressure of gas and molecular speed of gas molecules. So now this cubical box has length L. So volume of this cubical box is V is equal to L cube. So now consider a single molecule for convenience. So this molecule is moving randomly inside this cubical box. So this molecule is colliding with this wall and again bounce back. So this molecules is moving randomly in this box of length L. So the average momentum of these gas molecules can be find out. The momentum is given by P is equal to mv. So the total momentum of gas molecule is delta px. The gas molecule is moving along the x-axis. So we are considering the x component of momentum. So delta px equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. So now the final momentum is minus mvx. The particle is colliding with this wall and bounce back. So the final momentum is minus mvx and initial momentum is mvx. So now the total momentum delta px is equal to minus 2mvx. But if we consider the magnitude of the momentum, then we can say the total momentum of a gas molecule applied on this wall is 2mvx. Now the particle or the gas molecule is moving in this box. So the total time taken for the particle to collide with this wall and bounce back is delta t. So this time can be found out by using the formula delta t is equal to 2L upon Vx. So we are using the formula speed is equal to distance upon time. So we are finding time is equal to distance upon speed. So this one side distance of box is L. So particle is bounced back. So the total distance travelled by a particle is one side L plus L, that is 2L, and the speed of the molecule is Vx. So we get time delta t is equal to 2L upon Vx. So now we have to find out the average force acting on a molecule. So we will consider it for molecule 1, for molecule 1, average force is equal to this average momentum upon time. So the force is given by momentum divided by time. So from this equation we can write the force equal to 2mvx, that is momentum upon time, 2L upon Vx. So after simplification the average force is m upon L Vx1 square. We are considering molecule 1, so we can write Vx1. So m upon L Vx1 square. So now we are considering for molecule 1. If there are molecule 2, 3, 4, so on up to n. So if molecules are 2, 3, 4 up to n, then the velocities of these molecules are Vx2, Vx3, so on, Vxn, like that. So if we are finding this average force for n molecules, so we can write the equation for average force as average force is equal to m upon L in bracket Vx1 square plus Vx2 square plus and so on for n molecules. So now we have to find the relation between pressure and molecular speed. So from this average force we can find the average pressure. So the average pressure is given by the average force divided by area of this shaded wall. So pressure equal to force upon area. So here average pressure is average force divided by area of shaded wall. So now average force is this value and area. So this L is the length. So area of this shaded wall is L square. So by substituting these values we can write average pressure. So P is equal to M upon L So this is average pressure divided by area of shaded wall is L square. So now these are the velocities for each molecule. So the average velocity for all molecules can be written as V square bar is the average velocity. So it is equal to V square bar is equal to Vx1 square plus Vx2 square up to n molecules divided by total number of molecules n. So from this equation we can write Vx1 square plus Vx2 square up to Vn square is equal to this n into V square bar. So by using this value in equation of pressure, we can write the equation of pressure as m divided by, so this L into L square can be written as L cube, and instead of this bracket, we can substitute this value n into v square bar. So now L square is nothing but volume of this cubical box. So instead of L cube, we can substitute volume V. So this pressure P is equal to m n v square bar upon volume V. Now the collision of this molecule is elastic, so we can write the kinetic energy of each component, that is 1 by 2 m Vx square is equal to 1 by 2 m Vy square equal to 1 upon 2 m Vz square. So this is because the collision of molecule is elastic. So by simplifying this, we can write simplify this. So from this we can say Vx square equal to Vy square is equal to Vz square. So the total speed V can be written as V square bar, that is molecular speed, is equal to Vx square plus Vy square plus Vz square. But we know that Vx equal to Vy and equal to Vz. These are the same. So we can substitute here so Vx square plus Vx square plus Vx square. That means here we can write 3 times Vx square. So now from this Vx square equal to one upon 3 V square bar. So by using this equation or this value here, we can write the equation of pressure as, so the pressure is given by P is equal to 1 upon 3 N upon volume V into m V square bar. So this equation gives the relation between pressure P and molecular speed of the gas molecules. Thank you.